Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anne, I am the creator of Anytime Tarot and I am so glad that you took the time to click on this video, and I am sure that soon you will be very glad about it too, because I am about to share you with so much information and wisdom again today. So I hope you're ready. So I've received so many amazing positive reactions from you guys. Thank you for that. But from these reactions I also discovered that most of my viewers are actually real tarot beginners. So before going deeper into the meanings of all the cards, I think it would be best to do a very basic video today. So today I'm going to teach you how to actually read the tarot cards and what it really means to do a tarot reading. So the first step, of course, is to buy your first deck. I actually made a video about this. This is a video with some tips and tricks on buying your first deck. So if you haven't seen this one yet, be sure to check it out. I will put it somewhere above here. So now that you've bought your first set of cards, it is time to do your first reading. And the reading starts with a question. You have to come up with a question. What is on your mind? What do you want to ask from the cards? It is very recommendable to come up with an open question instead of a question that can just be answered with yes or no. Now guys, I know it can be very tempting to ask a yes or no question, but just remember, we are not using these cards to let them tell us what to do. We are using them to get guidance from them. And if we use an open question, we can get a lot more guidance and insights from it. When you have your question, you can start picking out a suitable spread for your question. A spread is a certain pattern which you can use to lay your cards in. And in this pattern, every position of every card has a different meaning. And this can give your readings a lot more structure. There are some very well-known spreads like the Celtic Cross or the past, present, future spread, but there are also thousands of other spreads on the internet which were made by other tarot readers. Which means that you can actually make your own spread as well. Actually, some of these spreads that are on the internet already have questions in the spread. So in this case, you don't have to come up with a question first. So let's say we're doing the past, present, future spread. This spread is built up out of 3 cards. 1 represents the past, 1 the present, and 1 the future. So you can read these 3 cards separately for their own meaning, but you can also link this meaning to its position in the spread. This makes your readings way more clear and profound. And then the magic really begins. It is time to shuffle the cards. Now, it's not necessary to shuffle the cards in a very fancy casino-like manner. You can do it your own way. The only thing that's important with the shuffling is that you keep your question in mind while shuffling the cards. If you are doing a reading for someone else, it can also be useful to let this person shuffle the cards themselves while thinking about their question. When you or your querent is done shuffling, it is time to place the cards in your spread. You can do this by simply taking the cards from the top of the pile, but you can also take cards from different places in the pile. It really is your party, so do what feels best. You can choose to turn all the cards around right away, but you can also choose to read your spread card by card, flipping them around one by one. And this can really help if you are easily intimidated by all these cards staring at you, waiting to be read. This can be very overwhelming at the beginning. So then you start reading the cards one by one by defining the meaning of the card and linking this to the position the card is in. So remember, we were doing the past, present, future spread. So let's, for example, say in the past we have the 8 of Swords. This can mean that in the past you have felt very limited or stuck in a certain situation. If you want to learn more about the general meanings of the minor arcana cards, I highly recommend my series Through the 4 Suits. This is only 4 videos in which I go through every single one of the minor arcana cards. After I've read every card separately, I like to go through the whole spread once more, just to link all the cards together in one coherent story. When you are done, you can take a picture of your spread and you can take notes if you want, and then you can put your back together again and put it in a safe place. It sounds really silly, but I actually think that this is a very important part of the reading. Don't let your cards lay around while you are off watching TV or something. Just close your reading in an honorable way and then go about your day. So guys, I think I talked enough to you today. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I would love to answer them. And if you would like to see more of me, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video, follow me on Instagram. And then I hope to see you next week, where we will be talking about the reversed cards and how to read them. I got a special request on this from one of my subscribers. If you have any request for tarot related topics, please let me know. I can see if I can make a video about it. And yeah, then I wish you lots of love and light. Bye!